The Oklahoma Department of Transportation says there will be a 15-ton weight limit on the James C. Nance Bridge for at least 2 months. 1 week after the vital link between Lexington and Purcell reopened, businesses in both towns see a positive impact.
With a ceremonial snip of a ribbon, the James C. Nance Bridge is officially restored, and a vital link between the towns of Lexington and Purcell is open again.
We are today, driving across the reopened bridge, bringing these communities back together, and it truly is a great day for Lexington and Purcell and for the state of Oklahoma. I have to tell you, I was really looking forward to this day. I couldn't wait. I was calling the Department of Transportation saying, Mike, are you sure we can't open it today? When's it going to be?
The problem started in 2012 when routine welding was performed to repair cracks in the beams. But the steel on the bridge is manganese, and the attempted repairs actually made the problems worse. An emergency declaration closed it down on New Year's Eve, turning a trip between the towns from a 3-minute drive to a 45-minute detour.
You practically have to go through Norman to get back to the other town, and that's really what made it difficult. It's the 40-50 mile detour as opposed to maybe another bridge that could be a vital link, only having a 5-6 mile detour. That really made it difficult for the community.
Closing the bridge was a devastating blow to businesses in both towns. Cole's plant farm has sat along Highway 77 in Lexington since 1938, the same year the bridge opened. This last year has been a tough one.
There were some days that we went down 95% on total sales from days last year. And like I say, the spring, I mean, that's the big time of the year. And the bridge was closed all spring. Normally this time of year, we would have shut this greenhouse down because this is all vegetable plants, and most of the time we've been sold out. But due to the bridge, you can see I've still got a huge selection. Yeah. And it's not too late to plant a lot of this stuff.
At Kara's Sweet Cafe in downtown Purcell, there's a line for lunch again.
We didn't realize it at the first because it was a couple weeks before Valentine's Day. So we were really busy Valentine's Day and doing all the special orders and stuff. It was that Monday after Valentine's Day when we really were like, wow, this is really slow. We were only down about 20%. So we were really blessed. We were really not down that much. It really meant that I had to work harder.
1958 is your total. Look at that.
We lost a couple of employees. One young lady lived over there and was only working 3 hours a day, so she couldn't drive around to come to work for 3 hours. And then I had another employee just for another reason that ended up quitting, and so it just meant that I was having to work harder.
The overall cost of repairs are still being calculated, but are estimated to be around $21 million.
We're just delighted for the two communities because this has been a very, very rough 133 days for them.
We're optimistic and happy. We hear traffic going across the highway, so I mean, before Friday, you could have a camp meeting out here in the middle of the highway and nobody wouldn't have run over you. So we're tickled about the traffic.
The Department of Transportation has already begun environmental studies in preparation for construction of a new bridge that will replace this 76-year-old structure sometime in the next 5 years.